Alright, so I know most of my videos are Madden Mobile. Oh, actually all of them, I think. But, today, I'm going to do a new video. So, I'm going to change it up a bit. So, recently, I was looking at different cars online. And, as you can see, this is the car that came up that I was looking at. So, it's a GTR Nissan 2009. And the seller was selling it for $4,200. Okay, so if you're not familiar with a lot of cars, this car, the actual price is like $50,000. Let's see. So like right here, these are other people selling it: $64,000, $59,000, $54,000, $57,000. So this is completely like, first thing, it's like, why would someone be selling this for $4,200? I was thinking at first it might be like a down payment, but anyway. So I was looking at it, and I messaged them. I sent a request about more information, and so they emailed me, and this is right here is the email. So I messaged them, and they responded, and they said, "Here is your unique opportunity to own a super clean GTR." Basically, that sounds like, oh, here's your opportunity to win this. Like, she's almost giving it away. And so she's talking about all this good stuff, like good tires, brakes are good, 2 keys included, so seems good. And then I'm only asking $4,000, and then it says, please do not email me back if you don't have funds available to purchase. So at this point, I was still like just going on with it. So I said, thanks for the info on the car. What would I need to do if I was interested in buying it? Also, where's the car located, like city-wise, so I would know how far away it is, because if you buy a car, you gotta go to pick it up or else ship it to you, which can be expensive. So they emailed me back again, and she said this. Then she responds to this story, and like, I didn't ask anything about this, but so she goes, read this email carefully. So in it said, the car belonged to her late husband, and he died a few months ago. And so she moved to Lincoln, Nebraska to raise her kids, and she wants to sell the car because it's useless to her. Like, I don't really see why it would be useless, but okay. So she's going to sell it, she says. And she says that since she's in Nebraska, I guess, she doesn't have time, to close the deal in person. So she wants to do it through a third party, which that right there was one of the, besides the 4,000, that was another alert for like maybe a scam. So then it says, they have the car. It'll ship to you with 2 to 3 days, and it's not a blind transaction. So like, you can inspect it and before you buy it, and you can test it. I was like, how are you gonna do that? That doesn't make any sense. Because I asked her in the one before, where's the car? So I emailed her back, and I said, you said that you'd be able to see the car before committing to buy it. How does this work exactly? And then I said, for the name and address used, and I gave her like the name and address. So then she did that, and once again, she didn't answer my question, but she did say, I'm glad we can move forward with MSN Autos, fast service. They'll send you an invoice, and then she said, like, read it. So then, here's where it started to get kind of bad. So I got the invoice, and I copied it from my email and put it down here. This is the invoice, and MSN Autos, fast service. And if you look them up, like, you're not going to see anything about it. I was thinking it was maybe like MSN, that company, but it's a fake invoice. So I got it here, and this is it, and it looks okay. But then as you start to read it, you get down to right here, so there's the car. You have to pay at least $2,000 down payment, which is, she said you make sure you have all the funds earlier. But you get to right here, and it says, here's what they want you to do. They want you to pay the $2,000, so you have to get 4 of these prepaid gift cards. It's like a credit card. And they want you to get the card, and you need 4 of them for $2,000. Alright, so then it said, on here somewhere it said give them, oh, I don't know where it was, but it said when you get the card, you're supposed to take a picture of the front and back of the card and send it to them. Like, yeah, I'm just going to send you the picture of the card, because then I don't have any control over the money. So, like, yeah, that's a good idea. So, remember, up until this point, I wasn't trying to mess with the scammer. I was just, okay, just going along with it, because I wasn't sure if this was legit or not. So at this point I was like, yeah, this is fake. So I got right here, and then she goes, I wanted to let you know I got a notification from MSN Autos that they sent you the invoice, which for all I know she sent me the invoice through like this fake thing. So then that's another thing. She's just like rushing me like, oh, go ahead and do this. So I wasn't gonna email her back, and then I got the idea. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do a exposing the scammer video. So this is when it gets good, guys. So I was here, and I was like, yeah, I got the email, but I don't think I want to buy the car now. When I was on the site, I forgot to click add nitrous, and the good news is I found another GTR that does have nitrous equipped, and it's only $1,000 more at $5,000. Like, that makes any sense. I hate to do this to you, but this guy seems to be offering a better deal here. So unless you have a reason to buy this one, I will just stick with him. And I wanted to get the auto start feature, the one through the keys where you like press the button, and that's another thing that I would have to have. This other GTR also has too. So then, very quickly, I think, she responds and she sends BS, like she fully spells it out. I just wrote BS thing. So I was like, oh, she thinks that either I know now or something, but I was like, I need to continue this because this is way too short of trying to mess with her. So I get here and I said, what's that supposed to mean? Apparently the car, and then I was like, getting back to her, I said, apparently the car was listed for a higher price and $5,000 was only a down payment, so that's too much for me. So I was like, did you cancel this invoice or can I still do it? And I'll go get the prepaid cards. And then now she's not even like responding like I guess like formal message, like informal message, you know, shit like where it's like hello, blah blah blah. Now she just, the invoice is still available. If you make the down payment, you get the car. You can tell she's getting frustrated. So I was like, the second step on the invoice says PayPal is allowed. I was like, this would be a lot easier for me. So what do I do to proceed this way? And she goes, oh, I got a copy of the invoice. It says PayPal is allowed if the amount is not greater than $500. He's like, let me know if you will make the down payment or not. I have many interested buyers ready to purchase the car. It's like, yeah, sure. So, and then I said, I was confused because it says the amount is not greater than $500. And I was like, you're making 4 payments of $500, which is not greater than $500. And then I was like, anyway, when I get the prepaid card, do I just take a picture of it and send it to you? And then I was like, I feel like I'm not paying enough for the car. Would you take $5,000 instead? I'm sure you and your family could use it in a time like this. It's like, I really want to help. So then she's like, you must send the pictures to MSN Autos, not me. I was like, she said, I appreciate your offer, but if I had financial issues, I would have asked for more money for the car. Like, ugh. So then, I was like, this is when I could tell she was really frustrated. So I was like, well, thank you for your time, but I'm not really big on buying things from scammers. Also, how about saying hi to my YouTube channel? People really like these messing with scammers videos. And so she never responded. Like, she was probably really upset. But anyway, there's her email right there. If you want to send her a message and just mess with her, feel free. So, yeah, there are lots of scammers out there, and you just got to be careful. So, honestly, guys, this was really fun to do. Just messing with them, you know. So, I'll probably do another one. And until then, I'll see you next time. So, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And leave a comment if you want. Until then,